All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Wednesday, 21st of May. So today is the really great presentation is gonna be, and of course, guys, details about the crypto market. You just seen that Bitcoin hit new all-time high, and I think that's the pretty cool. So Jay can make some prediction for that. Even I was asking right here, like him some direct questions about that. What do you think where Bitcoin will gonna go? And I think that's the like most important to understand for us, like which crypto to buy. Yeah, and of course, guys, like how that gonna be, of course, for the TMX. And today also gonna be the giveaway, so you still have the time to bring some friends. Yeah, so if you have some maybe relatives, if you have some people who searching for the great opportunities, just tell them that we have the presentation, just send them the link and tell them that today we're gonna have the Ethereum giveaway. So we're gonna do this by the random wheel, which is the pretty awesome. And also Brian and Dave today they doing the another presentation 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so like just like make mark for that and like don't miss that. So yeah, ready to go, guys. Jake, if you're ready, just take it away.
Okay. So thank you. So hello guys. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So today, yeah, we will check all the charts. So if you can see, market is really crazy. Basically, Bitcoin start another push about $108,000. Now we are close to 109. We touched some new all-time highs. So basically, we are all excited about this big moment. What that means, yeah, as the guys ask me, that means when the Bitcoin make the first initial push, basically it's just a matter of the time and all other coins will follow up. So basically that's what we are looking on. I will just share it. If you can see here, yeah, we have this new top touch. Basically, as I said, we are looking up at this resistance at 107K, and this was the previous resistance. Now I will show you just on the 1 day chart. Yeah, if you can see here. So this is what we have, yeah, at the beginning of the year. Basically, we try to break about $107,000 and about little bit, and we just tried many times and we just got rejected, yeah, from this. And now as you can see, we are just trying to break into this zone when we get this first pick on, and from that point we are looking up to go into the $120,000 zone. Yeah, so what we need to hold about this price, so we need daily close about this $108,000. Ideally will be about $109,000. So basically just hold it, just got this full candle here. And that from that moment there is big possibility that we will see our price go into the $120,000. Yeah. So for now, as I said, this is still looking good, but don't be trapped. Yeah. Basically, you can be. This could be also bear bull trap. So what bull trap mean? That mean they pump the price just above new high. Just take all your trades, all your long trades, and then make another dump. Yeah. So if you can see here, we are just closing to the 109K. So basically, we need to hold this chart into this area here, hold it maybe for a day or two, and then we will see continuation into the $120,000. Yeah. And as I said, we are looking still good. Basically, this was consolidation zone under it. What is very important for us, because we are based on Ethereum chain, we are looking up for the Ethereum. So if you can see here, we are just close under it, but this why I'm suspicious about this Bitcoin push is that altcoins I didn't make any move. Basically, all altcoins are still waiting for the Bitcoin. Will it manage to break $109,000 or will it just make another dump down? Yeah. So basically, this is what we are looking on. And I just got one question. Yeah, who said the resistance line? Yeah, so basically every trader make the resistance line. Yeah, so basically you write the resistance line. Me as a trader write the resistance line because I see what's happened on the chart. Basically, this is I need to write the chart. I need to make the moves, and this is how I build resistance lines. So not market. This is what market makers do. Basically, these guys make these prices and they just dump it. And if you can see here, they just take the liquidity few times and just make another dump. This is also what they happen here. They just take the liquidity here at $109,000, then make another dump down. So this is what I'm looking now as a trader. I'm looking up now. Will we just take the liquidity here and just make another down to the $100,000, or will the Bitcoin manage to hold above this line and then make an additional push up? What is also very important that I also see there is big money inflow coming to the crypto market. I think $2 billion just came in the last 24 hours. So that means most of the money going to the Bitcoin. But now we are just waiting, will Bitcoin be managed to hold about this red resistance line, what I write here, and if it managed to hold, then we will see another push up. Also for Ethereum, as I speak last time, we are still in this channel from $2,300 to the $2,700. So basically all buys in this zone will make you the profit. But this profit will come when we make the breakout about $2,700, and then we will go into the $3,000 zone. Yeah. So basically this is our target. I will just show you on 1-day chart. So if you can see here, we are just waiting for the breakout about the zone. So basically now we are here at this zone. So if you can see, we see many wicks. And when we make this breakout to the $3,000 zone, then we are into the move for bigger swings. Yeah. So basically then we will be into the trades for from $3,000 to the $4,200. Basically, then we will trade in this. So if you buy now at 2,500, we are just in the middle of the channel. So basically, just matter of the time when your trade will come into the profit and when you will make bigger gains. Yeah. Also, what we are looking at for this kind of the event is that now when we make the breakout, also all other altcoins will follow up. So for the traders, for the builders, what is also good for deposit is go with some smaller altcoins who are also built on the Ethereum network, like Arbitrum. Basically, if you can see here, Arbitrum is just retest this support line, what was previous resistance line, and now we are looking up to make another push up about $0.5, and then our target next is going to the $1.25. So basically, if you can see here, it's really big pump from here. Basically, that means that the optimism come back on the market. Ethereum managed to break $3,000, and from that moment, we will see bigger push up on the market. What that means? That means that our network will bring billions and billions dollar, basically because TMX is built on Arbitrum network. Basically, new billions of dollars will come. All this money fluctuation will come into the exchanges, and if you can just see how much of the money can come into the market. So basically, only from this, what is our transaction coin? If you buy today and wait that we come back into the zone where we've been on the beginning of the year, this is almost 200%. Basically, you can double the money if you buy today and just put it into work. So you can just imagine how much of the money can come into the TMX token. What I speak with the guys, we are now looking up to go into the TGA event. So basically, after TGA event, we are looking up to get our initial price for the listing. So basically, when we finish the TGA event, before listing, we will see what is the price of Ethereum. Basically, ideal for Ethereum will be from the 3,000, let's say 200 to 3,500 when we got on the day of the listing. Basically, from that moment, that means, let's say, if we raise 400 Ethereums, that means if we got $3,000 per Ethereum, that means $1.2 million. Yeah. So that means almost $2.5 or almost even bigger amount of the money can be on day one initials. And what is very important, we need only $1 to $2 million initially add up from the exchanges and from all other traders in the world to get us price into the 6, 7, 8, or even $10. Yeah, basic. So you can just imagine when we get listed, only few $1 million can add up our value of our token back into the almost $10. So that means that these guys who buy now with TGA, their token will also go into value. At least let's say we go listing day with $3,000. So basically we'll get additional 20% of the value. So let's say if you invest $20,000, you will get $24,000 in value of TMX tokens plus all this additional liquidity what will come to the market, you can go to 3 to 4x. So that means that this $24,000 can go to the $100,000 just with few millions dollars what can come on the market for us. So as I said, guys, this is still big opportunity for you to get on, and don't miss out. Yeah, basically, because from this moment we are still into the middle of the channel. If you get cheaper Ethereum, it will be great. Maybe you will manage to get $2,100 per Ethereum. It will be still great. As I said, you will probably never see again till we go live the price of 1,500, 1,800. But yeah, as I said, maybe the lowest will be 2,100. But as I said, don't wait for this. Just DCA, buy your position, buy your mid channel, and from that moment you will be able to see bigger price, bigger impact on the market, and also all this new liquidity what will come to the token can bring really great profit. Yeah, because with these TGA tokens, you will be liquid from the day one. You will be able to trade, to stake, do whatever you want with the tokens from the day one. So as I said, guys, this is huge. This is big opportunity, and this is how you build it. Also, as I want to share with you guys, is like this kind of the tokens like SUI. Basically, if you can see here, SUI just got under the line for a long time. Yeah, basically they got on first day of the listing, they got just from 0.1 cent, and they pump into the almost $2. Basically, this is I think 200x. Yeah, basically from the day one, and from that moment when they see basically all guys who buy SUI on TGA, they got almost 200x basically. And if they sell just here at $101.4, this is still good. Yeah, basically they still got almost over 100x. So basically, as I said to you guys, with TGA you cannot miss. Basically all new money what will come to the exchange will give you additional value. So if you can see here, they basically sell off this first week, and then there was initial sell-off during the time back to the 0.47, let's say $0.3 basically. And that means that these guys who buy from TGA, they still got 3x. It's not depend on all of this drop what has been, so all this money what been take out, they're still at 3x. So what that means, that means that when you go with TGA, there is low possibility that we will see some big drop to our initial price. Basically, from our initial price, if you can see here, was 10 cents. I'll just write it now. So I will just give you this example how it looks like when you buy something on TGA. So basically for $0.1. So basically this is the TGA price. TGA price. This was the top of this channel. I will just try to delete all this stuff together. I just want to get you guys how much of the profit we can also build on the TGA, and why this money can bring you profit for the years to come. This is just bullet point what I want to show you. Basically, the top of this first day when the guys put it on the exchange was here at almost $2. Let's say $2. And from that moment, after the period of the time, now I will show you, it go to the 0. Let me check just 1 second. $0.36. So basically, after the period of 170 days. So this is almost 6 months. So basically, during the period of the 6 months, most of the people sell. There were some small buyouts, but this is the sell pressure on this token, because at that moment they still didn't get many transactions and didn't build their network. So basically they go to 0.36. This was the lowest price. What that means? That means that all these guys who buy from TGA, probably some part of them sell in this first period of the time. Basically that means that from this period you can see they already take first part of the profit, and after it they still hold 3.6x into the profit. So basically, even when the biggest dump happened, so even when biggest stuff happens, they're still 3.x into the profit. And now I will show you why it's good to go with TGA. Basically, they never been in the minus with TGA, and this happens. Basically, after they meet the bottom, after they start bringing the people on, after they start building the volume and all this stuff together, price start to recover, and price come back to the $2. This is what you can see. So price will come back into the zone of first initial push up. So basically what that means, that all these guys are come back into the big profit. Basically they could already, if they take, let's say 10% of the profit here, they're already at 200, 300% into the profit. Again, if they rebuy here, they're again at least 5 to 6%. So basically these guys who are here, they're already more than 500% into the profit or even more. So basically just with no brain. After this period of the time, after we retest these $2, we see this big crash on the market, if you can see. And again, we just come back to the $0.54. So what that means? That means that price during that period never come back to the lower to the $0.1 of initial price. So that means that these guys are all the time into the profit, and these guys have the money to sell it when it's expensive, take some part of the profit, and initially buy again when we see some sell off on the market. So this is what happens with the chart. So please just check this out. Basically, $0.1 on TGA. First day initial push up $2. So basically, as I said to you guys, if you buy now TGA and TMX token go to $20 on day one, yeah. So would you be sorry for that? Yeah. This is what I want to show you guys. Yeah. So basically, don't miss out this opportunity. And this kind of the stuff can also happen to us, yeah. And basically, from that moment, we see sell off. But this sell-off is still profit for TGA guys. Basically, they're still 3.6 times in profit from the beginning. And from that moment, we see recovery on the market. This what happened, it happens because all market drop, all market crash, market need to follow up, but it's still in profit. Basically, if you can see here, it's $0.56. What that means? That means they are still in 5.6x from the TGA. Basically 500% from the TGA price. See it here. This is TGA price, and this is after another drop. This is 5.68. From this point, if you can see, this is what it looks like when the project go fully live, when the project start attracting people on. This could look like when we get the Visa card on, basically. If you can see, basically this is thousands and thousands new people coming to the project, and this is where the price go. Price go to $3, to $4, to $5.3, guys. So you can just see this. Basically, from this part, when we got 0.1, we got $5.3. I will now show you what the period of the time is this. So this all happens into the period of the time of 600 days, basically. Oh, just sorry, just give me 1 second. I think I made this wrong. Yeah, that's correct. 600 days. Basically, after 2 years, the profit skyrocket. All these guys go from TGA from $0.1. You can see these guys go here. They already see double tops. Basically, they took first profit at $2, another profit at $2. They be able again see one more profit here at $2. And from that moment, this is pure cash for the guys. Basically, these are the millions and millions dollars what is coming to this coin. And if you can see here, this was 5 months of the drop, and we come back again to $2. As I said, $2 is imaginary, basically, because when we see this big push-up price of $2, this is big resistance and big support for this token, basically, because this is when price consolidate. And after this $2 price touchdown, again, we see big push-up on the market. Now we are again at $4. So basically, all these guys from TGA, they're always in cash, they're always full, and they always have really big profits from the token. This is what I want to show you guys. So basically, these guys got here almost 2,000, 1,800%. I think I didn't catch this, but this is 200x. Guys, this is 200x from the initial TGA price. And now when the token go to the $5, you can just imagine how big this is. This is 500x, basically 5,000% to the top of the price here. So as I said to you guys, this is how you build, this is how you invest, and this is how you invest for the years to come. And this is what I want to share with you guys. And this is how also GMX go. GMX go from $0.9 and go into the $91. So basically, these guys also go 100x, but these guys with Sui got even bigger. They go with 500x. So this is what I want to show you guys. So basically, we will see initial day pumps. This is what I want to prepare you. And you will be sorry that you didn't buy for TGA because you could easily just sell 10% of the tokens and you will already pay out all TGA investment. Basically, will be at least double from this TGA. And later, during all these sell-offs, as I said, you will always be in profit. So you can just imagine if we get listing day for $2, initial pump to $10, basically. And this is already 500% in profit. And if we just see small dump back to the, let's say, $4, you are already, again, 2x into the profit. So you are never in loss, yeah. Basically, and after $4, we come back to the $12. After $12, we come back to the $6. After $6, we go back to the $50, $60, or even maybe $100. So this is how market works. As I said, it will take the time basically for the TMX to come reach this like this target of $5. As I said, these guys need 2 years. Basically 2 years. They build the project, they build all the stuff in behind, and they build it. But this is what I want to say, you guys. Buy TGA, take some profit from the first days, protect your investment. Basically, this is free money for you. Protect the investment for you. How this stuff happens, yeah. So guys ask me, Jake, how you know that first day will pump? How I know it? Because on VX, I think there is 5 million people who is trading on VX. We just need 500 traders from this 5 million, yeah. And basically, these 500 guys, if they spend, let's say, $2,000, this is almost $1 million. And $1 million to the our volume means that we will at least double the money. But you can just imagine if we get few exchanges, if we just get 1,000 traders who see our new listing tokens and who will buy, let's say, for $1,000, for $500, for $2,000, $3,000, you can just imagine how big pump can be. Yeah. So basically, from $2, it can pump in single day to $10. So this is what happened on initial days. After it, the price, some guys will sell profit. As I said, you as a TGA, guys who will have the cheapest entry for the guys, you will get the cheapest price. Basically, when we list here at $2, this will initial price. All new guys who come, they will need to buy the premium. Basically, they will need to buy for $2.5, for $3, for $4, for $6, for $7, for $8. Because there will be no more minted tokens, only tokens what you guys take here, what you guys buy and what you guys put on the exchanges. So they will need to pay premium price for the token to get in this rate. So this is what I want to show you guys. As I said, from $10, we can come back to the $3. Basically, you are still in profit. And after some time, when the market consolidate, when we, let's say, go live with the Visa card, when we got with some big news on the exchange, from that moment, we will come back to the $10 or even more. As I said, we will also follow up the market, but this is how charts looks. And this is, guys, what is healthy charts looks like, and this is how token price goes. So basically, you cannot think that TMX will go, let's say, from $2 to $200 just in 1 month. Yeah, so this is impossible. Yeah, even Trump coin didn't manage to make this, but this is the real coin, and this is real stuff. And this is what I want to share you. Buy when it's cheap, buy your initial point, buy your TGA, because all these TGA tokens will have the value and will hold your price for the long time. And this is what I want to share with you guys. When we see this next bull run, when we see Ethereum go to $5,000 to $6,000, you can just imagine. So it will be already, I think, maybe at $10 or $12. Yeah. Basically, at that moment, billions and billions more dollars will come. And these guys who buy for TGA, they will be at 1,000, or they will be at 1,000x into the profit. Yeah, because they have the price. Yeah, they have the initial point, and they take the money from the market and from all new guys. Basically, let's say when me and Brian trade now, SUI. So basically, I put, let's say, $100,000 trade order for SUI. That means that we add up $100,000 to all these TGA guys who buy for 10 cents. And we add up value for their token, yeah, because we put the money on this token, yeah. And this is how this stuff works. And basically, we add up more value, more money. And if you can see, that means that it will also pump the price up and the price will go up. So, as I said to you guys, we need to pay premium because we were not lucky to buy for TGA for cheap price. We need to go now live, and now we are paying the premium. Basically, I need now for buying Sui coin, I need to pay $4 per one coin. But this guy who been at TGA, they buy for 10 cents. Basically, they buy for 10 cents, and these guys are just smiling and seeing us how we buying for the $4 now. Yeah. So basically, this is pure cash for them. They need to sell, let's say, 1% a month, and they're full of the money. Yeah, because they got 400x already from their investment. And this is guys what I want to show you from my trader perspective how this TGA stuff works. So as I said, if you are ready to invest in TGA, buy some Ethereum. It's still not late. You are in a still good position. During the time, you will always be in profit. As I said, it's really hard to come back into the initial price. As I said, because there is always buying pressure. There is always something new. What's happening with the exchanges, with the project. Basically, this is not meme coin. So meme coins are just looking up to catch up big volume, big story, and then they'll just make the sell off. This is the stuff when you build something real and something what can last for the years to come. Basically, these guys need to wait 2 years just to come back to the $5. Yeah, but they have the vision, they have the project, and this is how they build it. And you can just imagine if you sell to somebody buy at 0.36, they'll say, Jake, you are crazy. Basically, it was $2, now dropped to $0.36. This project is shit, yeah. It will never go live. Basically, it will come back to the 10 cents. And this guy who buy here, this is the real trader, yeah, and this is a real investment because this go to $2, and after this time, when it come back to the 0.56, it go back to the $5. And this is how real money is built, yeah, guys. So basically, this is the real stuff. And as I said, it will be hard times. It will be sometimes some sell-offs. But as I said, if you buy here, if you buy when it's low, if you buy from TGA, you will always be in profit. And this is the best money in crypto and best money for the market. Yeah, as I said, I think I speak a lot for the charts and for the TGA. I just want to share with you these guys. Yeah, I think we speak on the Monday about GMX. Basically, these guys got $50 million in 2 days, basically from their volume locked. Yeah. So basically, they raised 10% of the total volume locked just in 2 days. So you can say me now that building the own exchange is not good business, guys. In these 2 stupid days, when we see big short liquidation, this stuff, these guys build 10% of their volume up. So you can just imagine where this price will go when we see bull run, when we see a few billions of dollars coming to the market every day. Basically, this can go to the $2-3 billion in total volume just in 1 or 2 months. And this is why I want to share with you guys, follow up, see what's happening. Big amount of the money is coming to the market, and this is the liquidity what these guys build. So basically, all these liquidation events, what happen, they go into the liquidity, and they build up their liquidity by 10% just in 2 days. So you can follow all this structure, all this build up. Also, if you can see here, their token for the liquidity go to $1.41. Yeah. So that means this also grow by 2 or 3% just in 2 days. So that means if you invest $100,000, your just liquidity token price, so your amount of the liquidity what you have also grow for 3% during this period of the time. Plus all these fees, what you generate, what you get from the liquidity providing. And as I said, guys, this is really huge, really big, and I don't want all of you guys to miss out this big opportunity. And this is how I show you where the money is placed on the market, how exchanges work. If you can see on the news on the market in, I think 1 hour before we have these Zoom meetings, it was $50 million liquidated from the short trades. Basically, all the guys who make the short trade that Bitcoin price will fall down, they lose the money. And basically, exchanges earn $50 million just in 1 hour, and all this money go to exchanges. And this is what I want to share with you guys. Big amount of the money is there. I will just update you next Monday how much they also build with the volume. I think they will go at least additional 10%. Maybe it will be already at $600 million. Yeah, basically, all this is how they build their liquidity, and all this money will come back to the people. Yeah, and as I said, guys, this is real stuff, real data, real stuff, and this is what Jake said. Be first, go with TGA, buy your position because this TMX tokens means that it represent that you are owner of the exchange. You will be the part of the ownership of the exchange of TMX exchange. And basically you will be paid to holding TMX token on your staking and to get yourself the profit. And as I said, guys, this is big opportunity, maybe for some guys once in a lifetime opportunity to finance their own decentralized exchange and be the part of the shareholders of the exchange. And as I said, we will be number 17 for the exchanges. And as I said, this is really huge. There is hundreds and hundreds centralized exchanges, but there are only 16 futures trading exchanges, decentralized, and we will be number 17. So guys, if you are not excited now, I don't know when you will be. Yeah. So basically, as I said, TGA will not wait. Buy your position, buy your tokens, buy your staking point, and as I said, you can build your wealth for the years to come. And I show you with the SUI how this stuff work. Basically from 10 cents, how they pump to $2, how they come back to the 36 cents, how they go again to the $2, come back to the 56 cents, and then go to the $5. Basically, this is 500x from initial point. But this happened after 2 years. So that means that this is the real project, this is the real stuff, and we are building one kind of this project. And as I said, guys, billions and billions of dollars will come to the market, and you can just imagine how big and how strong this can be for our token. Yeah. So yeah, guys, if you have something to add up, we can go. Also, we will have zero point 0.1 Ethereum as reward. This is around $250 now. I think by the end of the Zoom, it will be $260. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this looks like
it's gonna be cool,
Ethereum.
Jake. Yeah, just real quick, I received some direct message, people
Yeah.
asking what's the good amount to invest to be okay. Yeah, so what do you suggest to the guys?
As I said, if I'm at your point, I will put my house on, yeah. But yeah, I will also add up all my Ethereums, what I have and what I trade. So as I said, guys, put as I will not say never risk everything, but you see how this stuff work. Yeah, basically you will buy TGA for extra cheap. We will pump the price. Market will pump the price. You will be able to take some part from the profit. You will be safe with your profit, and after it, you will see how you will go next year. And as I said, I can guarantee you that we will always be at the profit. We'll always be into the range from this TGA price, and during the time it will just make pump dump until we reach really big price. Yeah, as I said, I will be satisfied if TMX one day go to $100. Yeah, then I can say that we built something strong, something big, and this could happen maybe in 2 or 3 years. But this stuff can happen. Yeah, and this is when you build some real project who is taking money out of the market. This is very important, guys. When these guys build Arbitrum network, they build a network who will make cheap transaction on Ethereum. So this was their goal. And basically, they're taking money from the market. How they take it? Basically, they charge you 1, 2, 3 cents to send some Ethereum, to send some USDT over their network. And this is the kind of the project what will live for the years to come. And this is the projects what will bring the money. And as I said, when you invest in exchange or decentralized exchange, this is the part when we take the money from the market, from all this liquidation, share between us, and build it into our tokens. So as I said, guys, this is the real stuff, real DeFi project, and this is what can get you really big, big reward for the years to come. Yeah, Brian, if you have something to add, yeah, you can jump in.
Yeah, I mean, everything's pumping. This is crazy. Watching the market right now, I mean, we wanted to get to the 2,500 range of Ethereum and we're there. I love seeing everything that we're seeing. I love the fact that, how you explain, getting the TGE tokens now at this price and then even selling 10%, you get basically back, right around what you put in. So think about having that extra 90% just earning you profits all the time from either staking in weeks or staking in our own exchange, TMX exchange. I mean, this is yeah, I mean, I can see where I want to sell my condo. Anybody want to buy a condo and give me some Ethereum? like don't tell Sarah, but we'll rent it from you. So yeah, this is going to be huge. And, I'm going to go over tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, kind of like I did yesterday as well. So if you have people that are on the other side, our side of the world over here that want to get on at night, me and David will be on tonight. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, Jake's on point. He told us a month ago to buy Ethereum at 1400. Some people did. Some people are like, well, I'll wait and see where it goes. Well, it went up $1,000. So now you're going to spend an extra $1,000 for the same amount you could have spent last time. So now he's showing you where it's going from here. Get it cheaper now. So I love it. I love everything about it.
Yeah, and I can say, guys, if you even buy now Ethereum, we will multiply it with TMX. So basically, you cannot miss. Yeah, you cannot miss. It just depends when you enter, but this is only for initial price of the token. But all other stuff, all other additional money, what will come, this will also be add up to you. So as I said, guys, all your Ethereums can go from 3 to 4x just in first month. So basically, this is pure cash, pure money for all of you. So if you miss out this opportunity, as I said, you will be sorry. But yeah, as I said, it's all about you. This is not financial advice. So as I said, I show you just example from the market, how this stuff work, how TGA work, how the market can pump, how all these new guys who come to the market when they see TMX is listed, how they will add up the more money. So I can guarantee with you guys, at least 30% guys from here will wait until we go to the listing day, and they will pay at least 100% more per token than they will pay today. Yeah. So this is at least basic. So basically, I know there are some guys here who have 50,000, $100,000, and they're just waiting for us to list the token so they can spend $100,000 on listing day. Yeah. So basically, this kind of the stuff is happening. I know it will happen, but yeah, as I said, don't be stupid. Don't waste your money. Buy now, take your position, and just wait until we go live. You will see the results, and results will be really great. Yeah.
I love it.
And also, we have this reward. Yeah, team, do you prepare the wheel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. If you're ready, Jake, so we can go for the giveaway part. I put the people like there was 27, but I think right now we have like 25 participants on the Zoom, so somebody left. So anyway, yeah, so let's just go and check who's gonna be the winner today. So guys, we have the random wheel right here. I put all the guys who with us on the Zoom, and just by the random wheel, we're gonna pick the winner. And that winner, how much he will gonna get, Jake?
We will get $250. Now it's, I think, 260. Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
260
you will
bucks.
get in Ethereums. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. So let's just spin that, and we wish you luck, guys. All right, all right. I think we know this guy.
Yeah, it's Nicholas.
Yes,
Hey,
Nicholas.
Ethereum love him. Yeah.
Congratulations.
He with us.
Congratulations,
Yeah, like in
Nicholas.
case if Nicholas, if you want to say something, I just click to unmute you. If you want to say something, you can say. But
Yeah, hi guys. Thank you very much.
yeah, you're welcome. You're our winner today. So, 260 bucks.
Nicholas, don't drink too many beers with this Ethereums. Yeah. Buy some TGA. Yeah. This could go to $1,000 just in few days. Yeah. So as I said, guys, this is really big, really huge, huge opportunity. So don't miss out. Yeah. And as I said, we are close to the end of the TGA. So we are just raise this stuff up, and you will see when we go listing day, you will see how crazy price can go. Also, yeah, we've been contacted these days about the press release. So yeah, Nicholas just sent he will buy TGA. So yeah, we are waiting for your zero point 0.1. So yeah, guys, we will get also, I think, press release about our project and what we build. Also, there's some YouTubers who contact us, yeah, about the projects, what they want to promote, to share with us. So this is really big. Yeah, we are number 17 decentralized exchange with futures trading. Yeah, so guys, this is really huge, really big, and this is why we're building this for whole year and even more. So as I said, this is big project, big amount of money is already invested, and as I said, this all will come back to us. But just yeah, take your position, be the part of the TMX, and I think yeah, many good days and many big profits are coming to us. And yeah, be prepared and have a nice day, guys.
Yeah, and also, guys, Brian and David, they do the Zoom today for 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Brian, you do this with David together, so maybe you can say a
Yep.
few words about that.
Yep, we'll be on. We'll go over what the TGE event is. I'll show you a little bit about weeks and how that works. Because if you buy it and like say, I don't know, I see Melody was on here. So if Melody buys the TGE and then she sets up a weeks account, she gets those tokens, TMX tokens, she can move whatever amount to weeks and then sell them, set a spot buy on those, which is not hard, and then it buys and goes right to USDT. So, we're looking for that pump when we get on that. I mean, it's a top 20 exchange, and Jake's working on other ones as well. So that pump, you can set a buy at, I don't know, $8, $6, $10, $15. You never know. If it hits it, it sells that percent that you put on there. And then you get your initial back, maybe even more. And then from the rest, you can stake and do whatever. So I'll be showing you how to do that and just kind of go over the TGE page and how to maybe move crypto to MetaMask, Trust Wallet, talk about safe ways to get set up with Trust Wallet and MetaMask and just going over. So invite anybody, 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. We'll drop a little blurb about it with a picture and then a Zoom link. So it'll be my Zoom link. So we'll
Yeah,
see you on there.
awesome. That's pretty awesome. So thanks, guys. Recording gonna be posted really soon once it converted. Yeah, and also see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, I guess. Yeah, so like we're gonna do another presentation. So thanks, Jake. The really great
Thank you,
one.
guys.
And
Thank you.
we'll see you.
Don't wait to Ethereum pump to $4,000,
Yeah,
guys. Buy it
Yeah.
now, and yeah, let's pump it. Let's build this up together. Yeah. Have a
yeah,
nice day, guys.
and congrats to Niklas. Yeah, Niklas just reached Jake to get your bonus.
Yeah.